Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Okay, we are from group 3. We'll present about aligning with standard and develop modes of communication, what and how. Okay, my name is Anissa Fitriani, my student ID 018. Okay, I will explain about point 1. Language instruction must align with the 5 goal areas: communication, cultures, connection, comparison, and communicatives, as outlined in the standard for foreign language learning in the 21st century, and prepare students to develop their abilities across the 3 communicative modes: interpersonal, interpretive, and presentational. Jadi tujuan pengajaran bahasa itu harus selaras dengan 5 tujuan yang saya sebutkan, yaitu komunikasi, budaya, koneksi, perbandingan, dan komunitas. Sebagaimana digariskan dalam standar pembelajaran bahasa asing di abad 21 dan mempersiapkan siswa untuk mengembangkan kemampuan mereka di 3 mode komunikatif, yaitu interpersonal, interpretatif, dan presentasi. The presentational mode is defined as one-way communication, one-to-many, that does not provide an opportunity for negotiation of meaning. Performance in the presentational mode is usually rehearsed and involves speaking and reading. The interpretive mode also represents one-way communication with no access to active negotiation of meaning. Meaning is usually interpreted by means of inferencing. Drawing inferences via generalization, prior knowledge, and personal background. The interpersonal mode, on the other hand, is characterized by active negotiation of meaning by means of clarification and adjustment to convey meaning and intentions. Unlike the research presentational mode, the interpersonal mode is usually spontaneous. Jadi mode presentasi didefinisikan sebagai komunikasi menjadi satu arah atau biasa disebut dengan one to many. Tidak memberikan kesempatan untuk negosiasi makna. Kinerja dalam mode presentasi biasanya dilatih dengan melibatkan berbicara dan menulis. Modus interpretif juga mewakili komunikasi satu arah tanpa akses ke negosiasi aktif makna. Makna biasanya ditafsirkan dengan cara inferensi, yaitu menarik kesimpulan melalui generalisasi pengetahuan sebelumnya dan latar belakang pribadi. Modus interpersonal di sisi lain ditandai dengan negosiasi aktif makna melalui klarifikasi dan penyesuaian untuk menyampaikan makna dan niat. Berbeda dengan mode presentasi yang dilatih. Mode interpersonal biasanya spontan dan lebih jelas. Oke, thank you for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Miss Lina. My student number is 2590027. And now I will continue the explanation from Anissa Fitriani. It's about why. Using all 3 modes of communication will enhance language learning, since the interpretive mode facilitates comprehension and interpretation of a text as well as acquisition of new information. The interpersonal mode encourages students to share the inferences they draw in the interpretive mode and their reaction. And the presentational mode allows students to use newly acquired knowledge as they create a final product. Poin selanjutnya yaitu why. Nah, di sini dengan menggunakan 3 bentuk komunikasi, pembelajaran bahasa itu akan meningkat. 3 bentuk komunikasi apa yang dimaksud? Yaitu the interpretive, the interpersonal, and the presentational. Kenapa dengan menggunakan 3 bentuk komunikasi ini pembelajaran bahasa akan meningkat? Nah, karena yang pertama, metode interpretif. Metode interpretif atau metode penerjemahan itu memudahkan pemahaman dan interpretasi atas sebuah teks serta interpretasi atas informasi baru. Yang kedua itu the interpersonal mode. Mode interpersonal ini bisa mendorong siswa untuk berbagi kesimpulan yang mereka tarik dalam mode tafsiran dan reaksi mereka. Nah, sedangkan yang terakhir yaitu mode the presentational. Mode pemberian ini memungkinkan siswa menggunakan pengetahuan yang baru diperoleh sewaktu mereka menciptakan produk baru. Nah, 3 bentuk komunikasi itu bisa membantu siswa untuk meningkatkan pembelajaran bahasa mereka. That's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, I'm Feralia Rosiana. I'm going to continue the presentation and explain point how. When planning a lesson on the topic of friendship, for example, which can be based on a literary text, short story, newspaper, article, or film, the teacher has students first interview a class member about their best friend and how that friendship began, what characteristics are enduring, which ones are less enduring, and how long the friendship has lasted. Second, in groups of 4, the student prepare a written list of positive and negative characteristics of friends and prioritize them on a continuum supported by arguments as to why some characteristics are more important than others. Thank you.
I will continue the explanation from Feralia Rosiana. Third point, students listen to an interview with famous individuals who describe their best friends or interpretive spoken, or read interviews with famous individuals who describe their best friends or interpretive reading. Fourth point, students compare their list of valued characteristics with the written or spoken interviews and create a graphic that depicts similarities and difference. 5 point, students prepare a PowerPoint in which they describe their best friend or presentational spoken, or write a letter to their friend describing why they value their friendship, or presentation written. Such context-based activities are inclusive of all skills and provide a variety of input opportunities that enhance vocabulary retention. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.